617-830-4750. Let's go to a caller from Skype who's been holding on for a while. Skype can be dicey when we take callers from Skype. Who's this?
Hey, David, it's Miles again, from Arizona.
Go ahead, Miles.
So like a week ago, a teenager in Utah wore this prom dress that looked Chinese, and people began accusing her of cultural appropriation. What's your view on cultural appropriation?
Listen, I don't know. I have no clue about the story. I think that there's cultural appropriation in and of itself is something that can mean very, very different things. It can mean some degree of sort of like disrespect towards a culture. It can also just be something entering popular culture that has an origin that is in one place versus a different place. You know, I remember we did a story about a white guy who had dreadlocks being attacked on some California college campus for cultural appropriation by someone who was black, and then it was pointed out that actually the black community sort of appropriated the idea of dreadlocks from some other community, and that you don't hear about that. I think the entire concept of making attacking cultural appropriation a pillar of any political movement is dangerous. I think that we should all be willing to explore ways in which we might be disrespectful to someone's culture, but as a point of policy, I would not be someone who makes fighting cultural appropriation a pillar of any platform I'd advocate for.
Yeah, understandable. Also, you familiar with the Vexelberg connection to Michael Cohen?
Yeah, well, yes, this is so Vexelberg is the company tied to a Russian oligarch who is Putin connected that reportedly made a
Yeah,
$500,000 payment to
payment.
a company, a shell company controlled by Michael Cohen, along with AT&T payments as well as Novartis payments, which we've reported on. Yeah, that's quite a situation.
Yeah, I just find that quite interesting, and I just was wondering. It just seems like the Michael Cohen scandal just keeps on getting bigger. It's almost you have to wonder if it's like I don't believe it's separate from Russia, but it's like it's almost getting to the level of Trump Russia. Would you agree or
Yeah,
no?
yeah. I actually said earlier this week on the basis of the revelations about the shell company and the payments that I think it actually is too big now for Robert Mueller. Like there needs to be an investigation that just focuses on the Cohen elements because the Cohen element of criminality, of potential criminality, has gotten so big that it almost is going to take attention away from all the other stuff Robert Mueller is investigating. I totally agree with you, Miles.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Really appreciate the call. Always great to hear from Miles for
Yeah.
sure.